Both going. Nice. Now, what else I need to know? Oh, right. Grab the YouTube link. Audio is outgoing. I know that because I checked. No, don't grab the studio. Go back. Don't grab the studio. Go to, well, me, home, upwards, grab, exit. Perfect. YouTube, copy, paste, copy, go, and go. Go into here, enter the VC, share entire screen. Icos, glad to have you here. I will be right back. I've just finished prepping my food because I realized, wow, I haven't eaten lunch, and wow, it's almost stream time at approximately the same moment. So I'm gonna go grab my sausage. Alright. Crispy sausage acquired. I should probably close that. At least halfway. That way, I still get some airflow. Also, the one downside of hair getting longer, it falls on your neck, and it's so weird. It bothers me sometimes. If I had enough hair to do a ponytail, I would absolutely be doing a ponytail. Also, I don't know how to do a ponytail. Sis is over in London currently, so she can't teach me. There we go. Flip flops off. Move drink over. Bandanas, yes, Kos. Not Kos, Ori. Okay. Checking twice. The audio is outgoing, both microphone and capture. Okay. Recheck. VTuber avatar. Center vision. Perfect. I think we should be good. Yeah, we probably should be good. Now, controller turn back on. Perfection. And now, as we hang for a bit, and I eat my sausage, we wait for people to show up. Because we're less than 5 minutes in the stream. I can give people some time to hang out. I wonder how spicy it'll be. Pretty sure these were like jalapeno sausage. Good. Mild spicy plus mustard. Good. Oh, aftertaste. Aftertaste spicy. Ooh. Okay. That's neat. Neat enough. Alright. So, which class should I get first? There's only 2 left that I'm missing. And now I've finally reached the required level for it. Level 80 Gunbreaker. Viper, down here. And Pictomancer. So melee DPS or magical ranged DPS. Viper is dual sword style. Mm-hmm. Picto is artist caster. Like literally. Viper is dual sword style. I will simply style on you. Yeah, I did post in there, making certain. Yes, you should eat, Ori. That is why I have grabbed my food, because I have not eaten today. And, food important. Yes, it may be blurred. Boss, any preferences on which one we goes first? Violence, that's both of them. Picto on release was the best class in the game, period. Viper apparently was really technical, according to the FOPs, and they nerfed it. So it's much more like every other class. Alright, Picto. Where do we go for that? I'm thinking... I know I unlocked it somewhere. Is it on the top? I should just look for an unlocked class. That's my job class. Okay, not in Limsa. Check. Gridania. I'm not certain how being sick made the food worse, because I don't think your taste buds are active, so they shouldn't be influencing anything. Because I'm pretty sure taste buds get out of whack when you're sick. Oh, there it is. Joy of Pictomancy. Ah, the throat. Yep. No need to say anything more. I am used to throat pains, and they're the goddamn worst. Hello, cheerless healer. You also have a white wood staff on your back. The joy of Pictomancy. Of course the soul gem is a rainbow. Weathered painter's attire and a weathered round brush. Item level 515? Holy shit. This is really a most powerful class by a wide margin. Also, did I just hear something crash down? I think I just heard something fall. I will be right back while I try to figure out what that was. Okay, I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. But I will simply move on. Put on headphone. Drag my hair out of the way. I have to fiddle with my hair way more than when I had my hair short. And let's acquire Pictomancer. The cheerless healer is at the end of his tether. Ugh, matron, help me. One more complaint this day, and I swear... forgive me, my rambling, but please tell me you haven't come to make a complaint. I haven't? Is something amiss? Well, I should warn you that a Moogle is making a nuisance of himself here in Gridania. Oh no, what'd they do? The Palm Pest has been harassing adventurers and had to rope them into some painting endeavor. Despite the lack of interest, he refuses to give up. You are an adventuring sort, are you not? If so, it would be wise to give that Moogle a wide berth. Unless you are the artistic adventuring sort. I suspect he's still loitering in the Aetheryte Plaza. My tales piqued your interest. That is an interesting sound. That doesn't really feel like a quest accepted thing. But, okay. I'm not sure if I agree with that being a level up score. Hello, fat cat. You are adorable. Now, where's the Moogle? I see there are other adventurers in Eorzea who actually have drip. Look at that.
You there, Koopo! How'd you like to do some painting? Not only painting, you can mind you, magic painting where the words works on the light, your imagination the limit.
Aw, he's feeling defeated. Well, he's a Moogle.
Ah, Koopo nuts! Don't ever give me a chance! They do so much good with the power of Pictomancy!
God. So, the armor set Ohm gets me. Ohm gave me for a level 78. Still, every time I look at it, gets me, almost makes me laugh. Just because, well, everything you can see there.
I might be interested in learning more about Pictomancy. What did you say, Koopo? You're playing my farm, are you? Sure you don't know more about Pictomancy? Truly?
Sure. Why not? Sounds somewhat interesting, so...
Hooray! Hooray! Name's Koopa Koopa. Koopa Po. And I'm extremely pleased to meet you, Koopo! I am the inheritor of this Pictomancer Soul Crystal! And I seek creative individual who can carry on this arcane artistry. It used to be this in order. Pictomancy was conceived some 1500 years ago, in the dusk of the 5th Astral Era. While other schools of magic originate that period, such as black and white, origins of caster's will, Pictomancy relies on something even more abstract, the imagination. By turning aether into a concept held in the mind's eye, Pictomancer can give form to the formless.
How?
It's a bit tricky to wrap your head around, I know. That's precisely why the great Archon Realm, founder of Pictomancy, incorporate the painter's tools into our art. A gifted artist as well as a mage, Realm took up a brush instead of a staff and wrote an aether like a paint to give shape to her imaginings. In this way was Pictomancy born, a magical discipline unlike any other, Koopo! Now, Realm is a charitable soul and never ever used her powers for self-serving ends. She dedicated her life to aiding and defending those in need. In the War of the Magi, Realm traveled the land and saved countless people for Pictomancy, and for those deeds, she earned a place around the 12 Archons.
12 Archons? Never heard of that before.
So, how about it? Would you like to hear the Archon's noble legacy and become, dare I say, a Realm...
Fuck off. A Realm reborn. Fuck off, Koopo! Fuck off! You know they were waiting to make that pun. You know they were fucking waiting for that.
Wonderful, Koopo! Your enthusiasm warms my heart. As I'm only one Soul Crystal, however, must ensure that I entrust the right person. Therefore, I grant you this dazzling opportunity. But I require that you attend a job interview. Seek me out on the Carline Canopy, and be sure to come prepared with the fanciest, pictomanciest answers for my very, very professional questions.
We're going full artist, aren't we? We're absolutely going full artist. I am going to, if I actually get questions to answer, I'm going to go all the fuck out. Carlin Canopy is down there. Okay. Thankfully, I have sprint my bar from that the little time I took to do a little bit of Wanderer's Palace. It was neat, I suppose. Hello, Koopapo.
Ah, there you are! I would invite you to my cozy little hovel and put out tea and biscuits. Except I don't have a cozy little hovel, or any home to speak of, for that matter. Such is the life of an itinerant mogul, Koopo. I haven't a guilt in my name either, so I can't order tea or biscuits. But we can avail ourselves to a table.
Hi, bud. What's your questions?
Ahem! With how invested in me, I have the interview commenced, Koopo! Let's get into basics. May I have your full name?
Sarah Camille, at your service.
It's a fine name! Well met, Sadakario. Right, on the next question. What do you consider your primary vocation?
Adventure through and through.
Very good, very good. Vendors are known to be a helpful lot. Everybody to aid those in need. As Theo Temper, Pictomancer, Koopo. Anyway, on the next question. How'd you rate their artistic abilities?
Above, no, I'd say average, but whatever. Above average is the closest. Above average.
That's just fine, Koopo! Pictomancer's most vital asset in their artistic skill, but their favorite imagination! Speaking of imagination, let's try and put yours to work. Tell me the first thought that into your mind when you hear the word Moogle.
Troublemaker. Furry little shites. No, wouldn't be in character. I want the press furry little shites, but that wouldn't be in character. Irrepressible cuteness.
I'm inclined to agree, Koopo! Sharp-rain hares and carefree catfish weep at the sight of us, but for the knowledge that lives for us the fuzziest and most charming of all beasts. Now, this question is very important. Someone's in trouble. What do you do?
Help them.
I think so. Another answer, Koopo. Then ask a follow-up question. Can you share a recent example when you approached a soul in distress? Come again? A hero's in injury complaints about my Pictomancy bitches?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. That's rather disheartening, Koopo. But this isn't about me. What's important is that you are not want to ignore the plight of another. That willingness to serve a greater purpose and made Archon Realms example is key to becoming a truly talented Pictomancer. Having considered your answers and filled the report you passed my interview with fine colors, Koopo, certainly you bear a legacy admirably. I deem you worthy of the Soul Crystal. However, I should warn you that it comes with the proverbial strings attached. A bit of emotional baggage, too. You see, several moons ago, I got into an argument with her best friend. We went our separate ways, and I've not seen her since. I wish I could meet her again and try to reconcile more than anything. So, if we hear aught of it or her during our journey together, I'd like you to lend me a helping hand.
Sure, why not?
If you're still in training as a Pictomancer with this condition in mind, then Soul Crystal is yours. Just say the word, Koopo.
Sure.
So you still wish to be a Pictomancer in full acceptance of my condition?
Yep.
Then as promised, I still on you the Soul Crystal! And help you get started for your set of equipment. Hopefully it fits, Koopo.
The joy of Pictomancy. Job acquired.
Pictomancer unlocked.
Nice. Alright, let's check this out. We want to exchange... Oh, wait, we have to first put them from inventory into armory chest. Place an armory chest. place an armory chest, use the weathered painter's attire, and then place all of it in the armory chest. Do not discard. Main hand, weathered brush. I put on the gear. Ooh. Okay, this actually looks pretty damn good. The beret isn't my style, but the rest of the outfit is nice. Let's take off the hatch. Oh yeah, this is actually a pretty nice outfit to start with. Do not reassign current gear to Gunbreaker. Make a new gear set. Thank you. Pictomancer acquired. That's a lot of stats. 2 different gauges. Okay. Canvases and palette gauge. Pictomancers eschew the stated save for a brush, painting their imaginations upon a canvas and bringing them to life through magic. Realizing the creature canvas, weapon canvas, and landscape canvas, the variety of effects can be produced. Creature motifs are painted onto the creature canvas, can be rendered through life through living muse, simultaneously granting description of the depiction of the rendered motif. Assembling a depiction of palm and depiction of wings creates a Moogle portrait, allowing the execution of Mog of the Ages. Weapon motifs are painted on the weapon canvas, can be rendered to life through steel muse. When a hammer is painted on the canvas, striking muse can be performed, allowing the execution of hammer stamp. Landscape motifs are painted on the landscape canvas, and rendered to life through scenic muse. When a starry sky is painted on the canvas, starry muse can be performed, increasing damage dealt by self and party members. The palette gauge in white paint can be accumulated by executing certain aether hue spells. Once your palette is certainly saturated with aether, you can consume a portion of it to execute subtractive palette, which will temporarily alter your properties or aether hue spells, significantly enhancing them. Additionally, white paint can be spent to execute holy and white. Okay, I'm not sure what any of that means, but this seems interesting. How many... Wow, only two sets worth of abilities. That's not as much as I expected. Now, do you guys want me to actually go through setting up a hotbar, or do you want to move on to Viper? I'm thinking you all probably want to move on to Viper. Into Ul'dah. Eh? I'm sorry, that outfit. Fuck, that looks so nice. Look at that. Your staff isn't there, but what's that hat? Mountain linen hat of cast. No idea. But either way, Picto acquired! And now it's time to grab Viper. Worried Weaver, enter the Viper. Soul of the Viper. Huh, it looks like there's stone around the soul gem still. Like it's not been fully taken out of the rock. Wonder why. Oh well. It says the Weaver could be the beginning of a whole new adventure. But you're an adventurer, yes? There's a spot bother over at the Weaver's Guild. We could use a hand at sorting it out. It's even an order for full ensemble, but now the work's been completed, the client refuses to pay. Mind you, I had my suspicions at the start. Call himself a viper of all things. My experience with killers who claim themselves that they're snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords on his back, and I had to think what happened if he started wielding them in anger. Could you head to the guild and smooth things over? Alright, alright. The Vipers Guild we go. Wait. That's the full getup of those Pope dudes, whatever their name was, that were directly serving Thordan. I'm not surprised you can get it. Probably a crafter's recipe. The so-called Viper and a perplexed Weaver. Alright, why do you think you can afford not to pay? Boy. Good day to you, stranger. I'm hoping I can make the acquaintance of someone a bit rougher on the edges, seeing a fair share of action. Can you tell me what prey is worth hunting in these parts?
Have you any idea what he was talking about? I took no issue with Filony's order, but now it's time for pay, as though we're talking at cross purposes.
Likewise, I don't understand why this fellow's being so difficult. What I'm asking for is the outfit I ordered, and maybe some critters worth killing. Are you trying to pay for it via killing the critters? Maybe I ought to explain what's been the beginning. I'm from Tyrol, a big old continent on the other side of the salt west of here. The salt? Probably the ocean. Some of the ship's crew called it the New World, but ain't anything new about it, no ma'am. There you can find my village, home to the ancient art of the Viper. Our duty is to hunt ferocious beasts and endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what's brought me here. Thing is, all that fighting and long days on the road made me too kind of my gear. I reckon it's high time I got a new getup, bespoke and all.
Fascinating, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you so insistent that I choose my prey?
Because how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor, and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code, how we Vipers do business. Ah. Weavers prefer more conventional forms of compensation. That's so? You're saying they want something else instead?
Payment commensurate with the skill and materials required, in Gale, preferably.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. Yes, that explains our little misunderstanding. They're all like that you're like this. Do they not have currency?
But surely you countrymen trade in some form of currency, yes? Or are Vipers so far removed from society to unaware of such concepts?
Of course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins. But when it comes on requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with artisans alike. Which is to say, I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums.
So be it. If your only form of payment is slain beasts, that will have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues of Thanland reports that merchants carrying supplies were attacked by wild fiends. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scalekin, Hydra, never before seen before in this region. The room to escape from the Colosseum has been running rampant ever since.
Scaly? Lot of heads? Alright, you got yourself a deal.
Deal? Considering the guild has already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I'd hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. May I ask a favor of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and assure you hence the creature has agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called Viper at work will be an enlightening experience.
Alright, let's see how you fight. Name's Keshqua. Nice, pleasure to meet you.
The creature's last seen near Camp Tribone, so I advise you to begin there.
Yep. I'll keep an eye on him, bud. Make sure he gives you that pay. Camp Tribone. 1, 2, 3. Take 3 little pieces of sausage, rub them in the mustard, and all. There you are. So this is Camp Drybone. Fitting name. Anyway, you ready to hunt? What's that look for? Let me guess. You want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction. No need. The Weaver's friend already told me plenty. All we gotta do is track down the beast, which is the Viper specialty. For the first time in forever, we don't have to talk with the NPCs. It's a goddamn miracle. Oh my god, you are massive. Went after traders carrying tailors materials, bolts of cloth and whatnot. Don't sound none too tasty to me, so I'm guessing it's the merchants themselves Beast has eye on. Also, is that the same model as that Beast in World of Darkness Alliance raid? I think second boss. You know what I'm talking about, Ohm. Second boss, World of Darkness raid. Most predators use scent the smell to pick their own meals. Scent to carry on the wind, so you gotta consider the position of the rocks and planets from how the air flows through the area. And too hard to deduce where critters made its lair after you've done all that. Okay. Yeah, see? You see what I mean, Ohm, right? Yeah, that's a big one. Mean looking too. Must be working havoc on the food chain. Never mind the danger posed to locals. Well, time to do what a viper does best. One shot it? Yeah, but it has the glowy bits too. See? The glowy bits! One shot. Oh, it's that. So, you like the show? Don't play coy. I can see you're intrigued. Before I speak some of my secrets, I got a question for you. Ever heard of a Taral Vidra? No. Not even slightly. Thought not. Well, they're a rare breed of beast that wields all sorts of powers they got no right having. But to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Because of their long lifespan and unnatural abilities, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Vidral, of Taral. That's more or less what that means. Anyway, someone gotta hunt that Taral Vidral, and that someone is us, the Vipers. Oh. Why are you looking down in angst? You know, I've met a fair few adventures in my time here, but I can tell you're caught about for rest. One day I have what it takes to be a Viper. What I'm curious is that soul crystal looks more like either a crystal embedded in bone or a little bit of crystal surrounded by stone, not a full crystal, which is interesting because all the other ones are full crystals. If you're interested, I can teach you. One condition. You help me hunt down a Taral Vidral that made its way to Eorzea. What you say? Sure. Hell of a thing that's got the blue, I know. But just think on it some, will ya? Let's head on back to Odal until the Weaver fellow was square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. Yeah, I need to clean up my armory trusted too. I'm trying to get all my classes level 50 so I can clear out all the gear that isn't uniform, basically used by all my classes in the same category. Because that'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Alright, where are you, bud? Oh, Odal set the call. We want to speak to the Weavers again. Also because the Ironworks stuff doesn't look nearly as good as the Bahamut gear. Bahamut gear is just... I'll give a Weaver friend the good news. You know, there was set of heads he does, as promised. Gotta say, worth the trouble. So, about my offer. You ready to become a Viper and practice from the nastiest beasts that ever lived? Yep. Mighty fine answer. I'll make a Viper out of you. See if I don't. First order business. Let me give you this here soul crystal. Gains knowledge of fighting arts, passed down since ancient times from one generation of Vipers to the next. Assuming you got a knack for it. Our skills can be yours too. I also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. Weaver's Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you sell your very own outfit. Guess that fella took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and blades are a couple of spares I had handy. Try it on for size. Let me get a good look at you while you're at it. Also, Ohm, have you unlocked Picto? Because if you have, you will. There is a pun in the quest. Alright. Everything's been put over here. Weathered Twin Fangs. Soul of the Viper, and Weathered Snakebite attire. Let's put it all into the armory chest. Perfect, perfect. And now switch to... Yes! I might even say you're a realm reborn. They just couldn't help themselves, could they? And that is 33 classes in total. Okay, holy shit. So many fucking classes, it's absurd. Also, good news. I got Dragoon. Dragoon's up to level 50. So if we want, we can do the Dragoon class quests, but probably not. Yay. Dragoon gear looks very nice. Yep, Realm. Good Bean from FF6. Okay, no, can't do Dancer. Can I do Dancer? I can't do Dancer. Oh, well. Where's my summoner? There you are. Summoner, get out here, Carbuncle! Because it's about time to continue the MSQ. Over to Coworth's Western Highlands. Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah, also, speaking of Coworth's Western Highlands, I grabbed all the available Aether Currents, so once the MSQ in this area is done, I can fly. Which will be very nice. Now let me go put my plate away. Alright, plates and put away, and doors open for the dog. So, we are good to continue the MSQ. Where's my... Hello, yes, I've been booped. There's stuff locked to... Oh, it's probably like an event that's like time synced or like weather synced. Wait, no, I think weathers are synced across worlds. But yes, why is the coast booped me? I have been booped. Why have I been booped? Why would this cruel world do this to me? I can't complain because I have done the same thing to you. Fair. And you'll be unsurprised to know I have gotten Fisher updated because I remembered, wait a second, the Fisher quest I needed to do next was requiring Coworth's Western Highlands, which is why I couldn't do it earlier. And then I did it, and now it requires Dravanian Hinterlands. So apparently we're going to go over to Dravania sometime soonish. which will be neat. I can't get up there. Ah, server-wide participation tracking. Ah, that's how it works. I guess a fate, but widespread. Infinite leve quests. Okay, that sounds interesting. But where? Hello, Estinian. Coast will love Gervania. Considering it's where the heretics are based, I assume. I have no idea if that's true. Of course she will. It's Kos. Now, Estinian. The purple flame, purple flame. Hello, Aether Current. It seems this will be the last quest line we have in this area. Estinian wishes to prepare a signal fire to lure in the heretics. If we are to lure our foes to our position, we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who draped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story I'll describe tells of smoke from the smothered flames tinge a deep violet.
He's the Azure Dragoon.
You are a monster hunter of some note, are you not, Serica? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We need to burn more than one, ere the heretics notice our location. Master Alphino, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It shall take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Estinian, he's the Azure Dragoon. And if we ever want to learn more about why he's the Azure Dragoon, the Dragoon questline is available for us to take. Let's go and kill some woolly yaks. Your skin, give it to me. Oh, you are big. Hello. You are a big boy. Bahamut, woolly yak, astral impulse, and death. And there'll be a second one over there. Hello, hello, hello. What you doing, old woolly yak? What you doing? Hoi, 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 hoi. Ifrit, kill. Ruby right, and Ifrit go out at the same time. And you're not dead. Okay, Ruin 3 finishes you off, though. Ooh, what's that? The Dreaming Dragon and Ashpool. That's the place that was mentioned before. I don't exactly remember the specifics. I think it was like Cinder something was what the heretics called it, and Estidian deciphered what they were referring to. I think it was something about like a dragon was sealed under the ice there. No, a dragon was sealed there. A bunch of ash and like burning things came to rest atop the sealed dragon, and then ash froze over that. I think that was how it worked. Yes, Coast, we know you wish to become as lizard. I wonder if I can fish in the dragon's hole. That did not come out right. Whoa! Oh, is that the wing? That's sick as hell if it is. Down, 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 down. Because I would not be surprised if, like, later on, you can, like, catch fish from inside a beast. Hello, Stenian. To assume what clicking firewood is no experience for Master Alphino, his must have been a privileged upbringing. Ahem, have the hides we need. Yes, yak hide. Ooh, that is a deep purple. Okay. No flames, though. Neat. I guess they didn't want to model purple fire.
Ah, I should have known it would.
Voice acting! Hello, Iceheart.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent.
Yes, the Ohm waifu has arrived.
Now, Tell me why you are here.
An ill-advised attempt to broker peace. It'd be better to be fully honest. We wish to stop Nidhogg's attack on Ishgard.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion.
Yes, but we must try.
If you but knew the truth. The spark which lit the flames of this animosity.
Well, then tell
you
us.
understand the futility of your quest.
If you keep saying stuff like, if you but knew the truth, you would understand everything. Tell us the truth so we can understand everything, girl.
Shall I relate it
Oh,
to you?
she actually is.
The sordid history
Okay,
of
was not
Gilgamesh
expecting that.
journey. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
I fully expected them to hold it over her head for another hour or two. So, what's the secret? What lit the spark?
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home.
Feel like I recognize that. Oh, that Durg was in the trailer that plays if you hang out on the login screen long enough. The one for Heavensward. I do like how the login screen changes depending on which expansion you're in.
Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
Oh. So she's the one who originally got them in.
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Hraesvelgar, in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster.
Aw, a love story across species.
In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elizan is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected
Okay, so what did they
beloved
do?
soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away.
Is he like a lifelink thing? Try to turn her into a dragon? What's gonna happen?
Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm console
Oh!
her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity.
Oh! Vor! Okay, didn't expect that.
Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the
did
tale
not
of their
expect Vor.
ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound.
Okay, so that sounds great. How did it all go wrong? Who fucked up? Or
In the
who was
days
an
that
idiot?
followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in
Envy?
the hearts of the Elizan.
Wait, did this entire war start because of a love triangle? And the monster, and because she was a monster fucker, she went for the dragon. Or was it even a... Oh god, was that even just the one-sided affection?
It is said that worms owe their longevity
Oh.
to the reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force...
It's
that-
immortality. Why is it always immortality? It's always immortality. That's always... Oh. Oh. Oh no. Hey, Kos! Thordan the Seventh. One name repeating in the same position of power. That's what I'm thinking, at least. And then the knights. What about them, though? Maybe spiritual links? Based on the fact that one of them
Nidhogg,
took on a weird
he
voice.
who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elazin treachery.
And the eye is the artifact they talk about that bestows the power of the Dragoon. So Estinian is directly linked to Nidhogg. Based on the choosing of the eye.
And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart.
Oh? Okay, Estinian? Which part of wrong are you about to say? What are you saying that she's wrong to?
Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed.
Oh, so that's why the Dragoon!
To draw him
That's the
away
Dragoon
from
quest
the
line. That's why he stole the eye. And he has it with him! That is very mouth-soaked. Well, looks like it at least.
Good gods.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the eye does not reside there.
Okay.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
Probably, yeah. Is it Thordan? Because, well, it's the Pope. It's always the Pope. It's probably the Pope. Either that or he just hates
I believe
now.
reason has all but left him. Through the eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels. And the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
Oh. So this was
If
this is
Nidhogg
pointless.
indeed
then.
lost to reason, might we not
That-
sit with Hraesvelgr instead?
That could work. Hraesvelgr is the one who spoke of Shiva. But... Oh, no! Lady Arsart mentioned that Hraesvelgr is the one who took her in. So he should be available to talk. And he's also a great worm. So it's possible to seek reason with him.
He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found?
She seems almost amused.
Very well. I will take you to him.
We're probably gonna get accused of heresy when we step back in, aren't we?
Our road will lead us to Dravania.
Javania, where the fish request line continues.
There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Wait, why the music cut out? Uh-oh. What? Huh? Echo? That... No, it's not the echo. It's something else, maybe. The crystals of light! Those 6 crystals. Are we reconnecting them? Remaking them? Remaking the Blessing of Light? Yeah, the original crystal. The blue one. Are we reconstructing the blessing from first principles? I don't know what the blessing did, but it was important.
Is autumn mist, my friend?
Oh, Liston and Lady Ars are just walking off.
Battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Stronger, better, faster. Ah! Hit the boy!
Curious.
Midgard saw me.
Vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were.
Is it us reconstructing it? Or is it mother crystals?
Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Okay, then.
And now I can fly!
Yay!
Light is back to me! Freebird, go at the Central Highlands. Western Highlands, not Central. God damn it. Yes. Last 5. Attune with all the Aether Currents in the Coerthus Western Highlands. And just gotta check to be certain. Yes! I can fly again! This will make everything so much easier! To Gervania! Where the Chocobos roam. Lady Arsart stands ready to lead you and your companions into Gervania. How do these look? They're just color shifts of the same thing. I don't care.
You are Sarika, yes? Pray, address me as Yesalius, if you wish.
Yesali, so that's what your name is. Okay.
'Tis passing strange, is it not, that fate should bring us together thus? Never did I think to walk alongside the Warrior of Light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall I make our way into Gervania, then? The chill of Western Highlands is unrelenting, and I would sooner be under the sheltering canopy of the Chocobo Forest.
The Chocobo Forest. Do you guys have, like, non-fucked up lands? Does yours, like, actually look nice? And are not completely destroyed by the calamity? And, like, fully weather shifted? If so, I am fully surprised Ishgard has not taken them from you yet, considering everything about Ishgard. Well, you have the endless hordes of dragons, so...
Lizelle? 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 Lisa?
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range
know
that
this
spans
part
the
is.
continent of Aldenard from east to west.
Wait, I fished... I see that. I've seen this place before. I fished near it.
Some Arl, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
I have seen that mountain top before. The ancient home of Dragonkind.
Somar.
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Yep, I've seen it in the background of the ocean fishing voyages. Isel? 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 Is that it? Is that how you say it? Isel? Hello, Estonian. You sense them, Sarika. A gathering of dragons to the west. This forest was mentioned in the pages of New Historian Geographic. As I recall, the author advised travelers to give the local chocobos a wide berth. According to her, they're remarkably aggressive. Isel. We stand now on the threshold of Gervania. The path to Solm Al will take us far to the west. Beyond the threshold, the forest branches. It will be a long and demanding journey, but might I suggest we take a rest at a village up ahead, and see that we are properly provisioned. There is a village here, but I thought these lands the sole domain of dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a perilous place?
Well, I mean, the dragons have cultists, my guy. They would make villages. And, like, the fact they're cultists and still alive, I would assume the dragons tolerate them.
The wild chocobos, Tailfeather, was built by hunters to make their living capturing and selling the beast. The leader, Masachump, is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he'll no doubt welcome our arrival. He will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections.
Only to cease the chatter. If we're to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do it before Ishgard burns. Now, first of all, I see an Aether Current. Give. You can fight chocobos here. Okay, that's a first. I know your regular chocobo can be a battle companion if you give it food, but I did not expect to fight actual chocobos. Well, regular colored chocobos, because I know that red chocobos exist, and I know what their gimmick is. And for those who know, you know why I'm scared of them. Let's just walk on through. We feel very slow. Let's just keep on walking. Yeah, look, even lanterns along the side. They're not that advanced lanterns, but lanterns nonetheless. Yeah, poking out the ground, worn paths through the footways. This is level 54 P. Ooh, Aetherite. Hello, Aetherite. Hello, Chocobo Keep. Oh, my traveler, managed your Chocobo Porter update this location. Add it to my network. Thank you, thank you. Now, let's attune to this Aetherite. I do like how they're actually having the Aetherites be different from the ARR ones. This looks neat. I like how they look. They could. Now, where are the people? This looks very nice. It's a sharp contrast to the Ishgardian-controlled sections of, well, just everywhere, where, like, the snow covers all, and there's naught but white and gray. Hello! I don't know why, but you look like a samurai. Well, turn my head and call me Leatherface. We are visitors! And of course, Estinian is fucking using /lean on the wall. Oh, great, Levius. Izel? I completely forgot how to say her name again. Izel. Oh, but ain't the lovely Izel. It's been too long, girl.
That it has, Mazacham. That it has. My companions and I are pilgrimage to Som Ar. I'll be staying Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey.
Of course, stay as long as you like. In fact, I once suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been bleeding murderous as of late.
Forgive me, sir, but I'm not sure I understand. Do dragons not bother you here in the forest?
Bother us? Did Azel not explain things to you, boy? You've seen them towering Kellum trees about, have you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. I'd expect the local wildlife can't have to stay hidden beneath the leaves. It should the dragons do their hunting elsewhere. We can do ours in peace.
I see. Thank you for the explanation, sir.
You're welcome. Now, no one won't stop Azele here, but the dragons ain't the only things I need to keep an eye out, especially if you set on heading west. Alright, what else is west? What's stopping us, and what quests are we gonna have to do to resolve it? And now is there an Estinian on the wall? You know, I'm disappointed they didn't have him actually do /lean against the wall. It was a perfect opportunity. It was a perfect opportunity to have him do this against the wall, and they didn't. Sad. These hunters travel in the shadow of the dragons for not but a level coin. Greed inspires courage and madness in equal measures, it seems.
I've heard widely of the world and its wonders, yet even after taking a few steps in the unknown, I remember of how much I have left to discover. I'm glad to see Master Champ is doing well.
Worst, what? Some bad news. That's an Aether Current. We're not dealing with that right now. Worse than dragons. That's not a good sign. I dare say you wonder what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? I'd tell you, the bloody Ganath. That's what you might get if you cross the Antling with a Megalocrab. Antlings with Megalocrabs and taught the thing to walk on 2 legs. Why? Why would you put that image in my head? I blame you for this. I never used to stray far from the hives out of fear of the dragons, but they've gotten a lot more aggressive out of late. Sending out war parties from mobs in all directions. They've even taken the Hastling the Gervanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture out in the forest, which is more and a lot and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come closer after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to Noth's home territory. Okay. Isel, any thoughts on this? To assume much has changed in Dravania, the Nath were wont to commit such strife when I lived here. You lived here, in Dravania? Aye, 'twas in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold of these lands. I knew not of the past of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of the bows. That is when I chanced upon Svalga. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor could the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, the Master Champ had found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees, and nursed me back to health, and in Tailfeather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. Were you saying these Nath were once a peaceful people? Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They're a fiercely territorial tribe, and you intrude upon their domain or attack without hesitation or It's a primal, isn't it? It's absolutely a primal. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they're rarely hostile. Indeed, we even able to trade with them upon occasion. They have changed, then. What of it? We ought to time to creep straight through the underbrush on a roundabout route. I say we make straight for some all and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. A more direct path, then. Very well, let us follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the sainted one. Oh, stained one, not sainted. From there, we'd have a fair view of the road that leads to some all, shall we? Alright. Let's go. Out of some all. Otherwise known as up. It looks like I can take a path on the river, looking at the mini-map. So let's just walk along the river and get out. That looks like the best way to get there, so might as well. This place pretty. It's very different. Never mind. Hello, mangrove trees. I was about to say it's very different from Gridania. Then I saw the massive fucking trees, and I was like, never mind. But let's have a look at what we'll discover. Proceed to Stained One, defeating any foes that stand in your way. So there will be foes that stand in our way then. Get out of here. Marching Steel Drone. Bahamut, please take care of them. Thank you, my buddy, my man. Astral Impulse Strong. Good job, Bahamut. Thanks for the assistance. God. Oh no, I have more ideas. I can't write it. Damn it. I had more ideas for how to justify, like, the entire bit. Well, mainly the ending bit, where the Warrior of Light is stronger than everyone else in that room combined. And still lets himself get taken out. And my thought was quite simply, coils happened the night before that. So, they are fucking out of it. More combat. This land is ours. Oh my god, is it more colonization? Are the Ishgardians doing more colonization and it's pissing them off? Is that always going to be the reason why the beast tribes are getting angry and calling upon their primals? Yeah, it probably is. This game is very respect the indigenous natives. Stop trying to force your beliefs on them. Which, good. Good. So is that's the broken statue, the stained one, isn't it? Yeah. It looks pretty shattered, but still probably it. So who's this?
Should we chance to meet Marsetop again? Remind me to thank him. I did not want us to fight enough. I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian? The style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance.
Oh, this is probably ruins from when Ishgardians and dragons lived in harmony. Then.
You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It's a remnant of the age when our ancestors dragonkind lived together in peace.
You claim this is evidence of harmonious past? I was told these buildings were constructed by heretics. An honor of Gervanian masters. The rebels inspires no such awe on me.
Stubborn fool! How desperate you cling your false deed to your beloved Holy See? Enough, both of you! You threatened the success of our mission with an innocent squabbling. Serica, pray reason with these two.
The truth of the past will be revealed as we continue going.
Quite! Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of journeyed Ishkars alike. If we are to accomplish this, we must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Serica's gift. In time, the secrets of histories will be brought to life. Let that be enough, Estinian.
You would very well have me keep a counsel until Serica's vision confirm the truth. Very well, but bait me not.
I mean, with this Belger, would like to provide the catalyst that Serica's gift requires, as it did mine. Let's press on.
Let's keep going. I guess the echo is provoked more intensely by like more emotional scenes, I guess. Because if like the echo is provokes both times in the Friends of Faras Belgar, that says things about how the echo functions and chooses what to take the visions of. The Trine Towers.
Spy the 3 great towers to the west. Its guardians know them as the Onyx Shrine. The place is the roost for House Belga's lesser kindred. If we to meet the peak of Solm Or, we must first speech these dragons to open the way. But do not dishearten, the one who leads them is a friend. Or, rather more concerned is the decision of Nath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see the path is clear.
Alright. To the towers we go. Hopefully, Crest Velgar doesn't fucking twin towers this place. Actually, probably Nidhogg. Nidhogg would probably be the one who would do that. Considering what Estinian said about having nothing left in Estinian and Nidhogg's mind but hate. You know, if there's nothing left in Nidhogg's mind but hate, and Estinian resonated with his eye, I don't think that says great things about Estinian's mental state, now that I think on it a little bit. I am not certain if he's being fully honest with why he wants to go on this trip. Well, we'll figure out. Hopefully he doesn't kill Hesvelgar. That would, fuck everything up. Like, legitimately everything. Ruin the relation with the Sele. Provide the dragons proof that any attempts at peace are naught but lies. Oh god, Estinian, please don't.
It is I feared. The road ahead is teeming with North soldiers. Mustacamp did not exaggerate then. He's using the brazen indeed if they were striking the dragons so openly. They intend to assault the lair itself. I pray they do not. As almighty the Ravinian my friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the North muskets.
What? Wait, what? They have guns?
There is no choice but the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept.
Okay, why do the bugs have guns? Let's learn, at least. Wait a goddamn second. Sorry, all those red lights on there very briefly made me think, Garleans? Why? Hey, there are Garleans here, but no, I don't think there are. Hostile presence! Ifrit, kill! Ifrit, kill! Thank you. Good job, Ifrit. Oh, there's more? Oh, there's more. Okay, Titan! Your turn, bud! Titan! And down. Nice job, bud. Any more? No more on this round. Let's move up a bit and cast Topaz Ruin. I doubt we'll reach it before the timer runs out for Topaz Ruin. Sad. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wasted a Titan. Marching Steel Drone. All will belong to us. That's ominous. Did the Ascians do a thing again? They always do a thing. It's probably their fault. When in doubt, blame the Ascians is the correct response. From everything I've learned thus far. When in doubt, it's the Ascians' fault. Let's keep on moving forward. And let's speak with the Durgs. How you doing, buds? This is a full-ass castle. Massive entrance. You can tell it's made for dragons. Well, accessible to dragons. Another Aetherite! Okay.
I take no pleasure in killing the North. Supposed to avoid bloodshed if they agree to join you on this journey. Well, it gotta be helped. We've ever seen the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing of arguments to me.
What the dragon's doing? According to Nidhogg, her killing everyone.
And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon.
On my word to the Warrior of Light, I shall start no fight. Only finish it.
You truly are beyond salvation. Come on, come, then.
Yes, I did not expect to fight chocobos. Agreed. We are about to meet Best Girl? Voice acting? Yes! Knew it!
Vidofne.
Okay. Hello. Istinian, keep your lance on your back.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
This is the mother figure, isn't it? This is the Durg MILF. So, everything that's happening.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
Fair.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
Hope to end
How
the
am I
war.
to believe thee, little one? When thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye.
Wait. Okay. I would recommend against combat. Istinian.
Have care, dragon.
Istinian! You're not helping my guy!
You forget
Istinian,
yourself, sir.
you're not
We are
helping.
on a mission
Please
of
no. Bud? No. No.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
I don't think she fucking wants to.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one.
I don't think Istinian will be welcomed at all.
But I cannot grant thy wish. I am
The
bound to
Nath's
remain
god. Yup, it's a
and
primal.
take my kin from the Nath's god.
It's a primal.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Fucking knew it.
Well, we have a target.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself
yes.
equal to the task?
I have
To
killed
succeed where dragons have failed.
18? More like 17. Actually, probably 16 because I think I've only killed Leviathan, Ramu, and Shiva twice each. So that's 9 plus 6. Yeah, 15. 15. I've only killed 15 primals. Hello.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome.
Oh, 16. Thank you. Forgot
Only
Bahamut.
that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
Yes, simply looking at my armor will tell you enough of what I
It
have
would seem
done.
we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Estinian? No! Why did the camera focus on you there, bud? Don't you dare! Estinian, no. Bad, bad. Where's the spray bottle with vinegar? Estinian the cat approaching the dragon with vicious intent. Gifts for the outcasts. This area seems occupied with thoughts of the Nath and their primal. By the Fury, must now be defeat a primal that may treat with a worm! I do begin to see who gained your reputation for something insurmountable. And once a primal rears its head, and once more the task of slaying it falls to you. Would that I too possess the echo. Gifts for the outcasts. So the Nath have summoned their god, thus the mystery of the newfound religions is laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I would have viewers thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. Estinian, you're not helping. Like, stop, bud. You're not helping. I did not reach out to Saint Shivan to further mine own ends. I put aside her strength in order to forge the peace between man and dragon. Before I speak of you, both of these savage murders without thought or compulsion. Enough, enough, I say. They now surely have fought both their own deity from the Aether, must face together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon this primal's defeat. But ere we think of commemorating this, we must study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You're right, of course. Let's return to Tailfeather and consult with Master Chomp. He knows more about the Nath and the culture than most. And before I dip, I'm going to grab that Aetherite. Because I don't want to walk all the way back here. Oh, neat. We've got some new people here right now. Sky Pirate, Wisher Upon Stars, Loketea, Chess Bedri, and attunement complete. Also, I want to talk with a dragon. Do they all have that speech thing? Yes, I'm going to talk with the dragon. Hello, Dirk. Sen ye toa. A child of man enters Onyx Shrine. Interesting. Who are you? I am Senya Toa. My brothers and sisters are as one under Hasvelga. We purge this place of all who bear us ill will. We seek calm and quiet and calm. Those who deny us will be met with fang and claws. Heed me, mortal. Should you disturb the peace of our home, we will know. What kind of place is this? Onyx Shrine is the work of a man in ages past, but man has long forgotten the fruits of his labor. The origins of Onyx Shrine are not our concern. These grounds are silent. They suit our needs. Onyx Shrine is our home now. Neat. Any other Durgs? Hello, small Durg. You are very small. Hello, my guy.
Bear, Locaton, Bandersnatch, I'll feast them all when I'm a dragon crown.
That is a child. Hello, child. What about you, Nessic Fawn? You're welcome here for now. Remember, we're always watching. Alright. I do not see any other Durgs to talk to. So, it is time to continue the knot. Where are we? Here we are, over at Tailfeather. Durg. The Ohm continues to gamble. Yeet. As the Gambo won. Hello, Master Chomp. What you got to say, my guy? Oh, back already, are we? Hmm? Ah, met the Gnath, did ya? What is it you like to... Oh. Summon the Primal, you say? Seven hells. I don't know bugger all about the Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond those trading habits, never seemed much point of asking. But it should be that hard to find out. From time to time, we bartered with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you about themselves, if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. But that's even Nath considered... Estinian's gone. Estinian? Where did you go? He is not allowed out without supervision. And what exactly would Nath consider to be the right incentive? Oh, nothing your average hunter can scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You want a good-sized jar of land trap nectar, basket of kamala tree root, and always a Nath's favorite, a generous portion of young Nonka flesh. There he is! Okay, he was just hidden. I shall gather the fruit, leaving the lower branches of these forest giants to present little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar, with Master Alphina's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring home the meat. You need to carve it from the small knackers that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should need enough, I reckon. Once you've got everything together, you'll need to set it up down at what you call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on the map for you. You're most kind, Master Chomp. Well then, let's let no take those pass and reconvene at the trading post. I hardly need to add that the last one there is a rotten Nonka egg. You got a rare dye. I'm guessing cash shop dye is the only guaranteed way to get it. I did not give him my gil. I have all my gil in my inventory where it belongs. I'm almost at 2 mil now. It's great. Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome. We are headed for this direction. Go out this way? Is this a path out? Or is it not? God damn it. This way? No, it's not. Ah! Path out? Path out. Yes! Yeah! I think that may be a no. God damn it. That is not a path out. It is time to figure out... Oh, I can just go up and around. That's also another method to get in. God damn it. Hello, Chocobo Chick. You are adorable. I simply want to grab you and, like, squish your little head. Not all the way, just a little. Chocobos look soft. I want to pet one. Black, regular Chocobo, any of them work. Actually, no, black and yellow Chocobos, not regular. I don't know what the original Chocobo color was, so I can't say that. I'm not even sure... Hey, was Final Fantasy released before or after color was a thing on games? I don't actually know. Good to learn at least. Clear water Nonka. Okay, let's take you out. Dreadward France, Astral Impulse. One more kill. Thank you. And now continue. Yeah, normally cash shop only dies are available for gambling, but there's also a mount you want. Ifrit, kill. Ruby Right, take care of it. And now there's one more I need to kill down there. Oh, far enough close, so go. Ruby Right! Garda, if you please. FF1 had color. Okay, neat. That's what I was curious about. Got all the Nonkas I need. So next up is deliver to Alphino. Off we go! Yep, released on the NES. When were Chocobos introduced? Were they a founding part of FF, or were they just introduced in a later edition? I'm curious. It's always interesting to learn like how these built up in the various worlds in the FF series, like iterated on each other. Like how Limit Break originally was Desperation Strike, only available at low HP thresholds and at chance.
I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though it's not in the harvest how to harvest without these studies help. Did you have the non-commute?
Yep.
Splendid! I shall put those Athenian's fruit in some most suitably gorgeous-looking hamper for the night.
Okay, so how's it gonna go wrong? The Nom Mind. What? What do you mean Nom Mind? Also, what does this ring look like? That is a skull. That's ominous as fuck. Alpha Nova's eager to make contact with the Nath. FF1 was a time travel plot. Ah, yes! We have to kill Chaos. Clicks the iPod to blast heavy metal music. Walks out of the cathedral. Clicks it again to turn it off. I still remember that from the Senpai video. That was incredible. Well, everything appears to be in order. So we know one of any objections in the choice of presentation. I would still place the offerings at the train post as instructed. Or if they're not, I think I'll be suitably impressed. Yes, Gunnath. They have guns. Let's go see if this works. Hopefully it does. It's just a sack? Alpha, no, you hack!
Well, how long must we wait? Should we have started the signal or some such?
No, just wait. Calm yourself, Master Elf. No, our offering is not gone unnoticed. Hi. You're slightly terrifying, but eh. As people want to fuck weirder things.
Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that fill the air with such delightful scents. Lantern nectar! Sanchelum tree fruit. And non-cut flesh! What delectable foods you've brought for us. Our mere existence is what is enriched by your bounty. Click, click. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped! Stifling!
And horribly smelly. But better to live in stench than to be cracked and crunched by dragon claws, yes? Come, come, it is not far. You're slightly unsettling, but not that much. Besides, you're friendly. Personality does a lot. What's Alpha doesn't press in?
But would those truly be not? About the appearance, I would think it was wholly unrelated to the savageries that attacked us on the road. Isele? Well, these Naths seem harmless enough. Almost jovial, I'd prefer, however, that we conclude our visit with them as soon as possible.
Don't like bugs? Don't like bugs. Strangely friendly, are they not? Mayhap just strange. Let's head on down and follow them. Do I have to head back up this way, or... Probably do. Do they just, like... Do they live in the shadow of the dragon's place? Because if so, that is bold. That is bold as hell. I'm impressed. Why does that ground sound like that? Is that supposed to be grass? Might be. What the hell is this? Huh? A wheel? No, not a wheelbarrow. No aetheryte. This is probably... It's probably one of the tribes. Every area has.
Look, your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Nath. We are the Nom Mind.
The Nom Mind. Okay.
Click, click. Welcome to our hive, hunters. We brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored elder, pray allow me to begin thanking you by welcoming us into our home, including our humble offerings. My companion and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are! But if it's words you desire, then words you shall have. Where of the Nath, the Nom Mind, do speak, is our fate. You hear the tale of the Nath's god, of the god that the One Mind summoned into our midst. The One Mind. These are the Nath who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are one, connected. Let us begin the story at the beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky into the hive, where it was sworn by my brethren. And with spear, spell, and musket, the dragon was slain.
'Twas likely one that had fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Estinian? At least this time, he's learning. At least this time, when she looked at him, he was like, ah, my bad. It may be slow, extremely slow going, but he's learning. And for that, I'm proud of him.
Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind always cower when the winged shadows passed over ground. But no longer. They learned the batty wary Javanian was easy prey. Thus did the one mind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. God damn it, Astians, not again! The one mind would call forth our god, and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Javanian lands become Nathlands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers, though I see the demanding crystals of Ark seize the rewards for this war. We have the Nath despise and revile his insatiable existence.
These are better than my current rings. Fending is... actually, are they better? Wait, why am I casting? Oh, I'm summoner. Casting. Thank you. I didn't compare them. I didn't comparison to the ring of casting. The vitality... No, they're worse. Okay, they're worse than the ironworks gear. Sadly, I have to take one. So, casting. Why the hell not? Higher... Yeah, that is weird. Higher regular level, but lower item level. I did not know it worked like that. Stolen munitions, that's not what I care about. Where's the quest line? There you are. Your seems troubled by the Nath's war of expansion.
I call upon the power of the primal for the greater good. Conscious all the while that I use at the grave cost to the land. I reason that it is necessary evil and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much. But you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity, no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To assign the seventh dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat. The distinction you draw seems questionable at best. But the fact that remains my own grandfather at risk unleashed the power of the 12 and attempt to blight the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them.
Yep, can't immediately invalidate the gear of the hardcore razors. Yep, raid gear.
Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territory gain, I can only conclude they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed.
How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphino, a being of whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that may be sending the warrior of light to her death?
No, You have the right of Estinian. It would seem it is I whom am guilty of presuming too much. Pray, forgive me, Sarika. I do not fear my duty. Wait, Sarika need not face this foe alone. Like her, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, and may do battle without fear of Primal's influence. Let me bear this burden.
Ah! Do you truly imagine yourself a second warrior of light? To remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides, or how to challenge it. Unless you mean to pray until it appears.
Estinian makes a valid point. Let's speak of the math and learn of how to best secure an audience with the deity. In this, I at least may be of assistance.
Also, it seems the Echo is the thing protecting against Temporine, according to her. Well, at least partially protecting. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth.
Quest accepted.
Hello, Sibitrot.
We are both. We are the other mind, not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Click, click. What is the idea for your mind, generous hunters? We meet with our god, then he will have your souls. She's not so generous as that. Click, click. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself a sacrifice, and you'll see me before him. Bid more in this loss of just generous hunters, however.
Offer yourself as a sacrifice. Simple enough.
You're all generous hunters! Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all of Nath to enjoy. Perhaps you could bring us just one more? We're very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka could make a fine repast.
You want me to do it again? I mean, okay. It's debated constantly for, because it's conflicting multiple times. Conflicting information! Yay! Great. Is there at least like an art book or something that takes an out-of-universe perspective that you can take for it? Because there's probably like out-of-universe lore books, even though there definitely are in-universe lore books. And if one of those out-of-universe lore books actually says the Echo protects against it, well, that's clear-cut case. Okay. Not if it. Titan! Thank you, my guy. Final Ruin 3. Nanka killed. Let's bring the fresh to the dude. Oh, wow, their entire place is just out in the open like that. You know, I don't really get why the dragons can't raid it. Because it seems they can see it pretty well from the fact they live right there. Whatever. Probably bigger in actuality. Because we must always remember, this is a video game. There will always be things made for scale.
We've had to enjoy our nautical flesh. Have you not hunting yet? The gift for enough? So unexpected. Yes, you have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. Listen to the one mind are enmeshed by the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. But a single Nath in the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible.
So we must offer ourselves as sacrifices. Yeah, the dragons probably don't really care about the Nath.
The Vath want to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe they are beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. But understand, the king-like overmind is at the center of Nath society. The parents all somehow allow its subject to communicate without need for a word or gesture. These Nath, the ones who have the larger mind, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, are the Vath or the Non-Mind. For non-mind, for reasons that escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathical bond between their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Nath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions.
And the nature of their own god. In summary, we have wasted our time.
Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Nath did furnish with one certain method of approaching their deity. As sacrifices. If we allow ourselves to be captured in the environments of the colony, the Nath will bring ourselves before their deity to make an offering of our souls.
So, the two of you stay out.
Alfredo wishes to review his sail. Isel his plan for infiltrating the Nath hive. Forgive me, but let's be clear about what we propose. You mean that you might derivatively provoke the Nath, spend yourselves to what generously could turn their custody, and then wait until the god arrives to claim your soul? That very well describes that plan. You join me in this endeavor, will you not, Serica? Gentlemen, the great risk you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Siva, you are not in the air on the side of caution.
Is it part of the MSQ, Ohm? Well, that I can fight at your side, warrior of light. But the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, for I must remain here with Master Alphino.
Then it is settled. Serica, you and I once shall challenge the guards at the entrance of the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall make a brief show of resistance to allow them to take us prisoner.
Alright. To the One Mind we go. Yeah, does that explanation come off? Does the explanation for the deal, the how the Nath and the Vath deal with the dragons, is that in the MSQ or is that in a side story? If it's in the MSQ, I would like me to come across it. If it's in a side story, I could not care. Like, if it's explained in their tribe story, tribe quest line, I am not doing that on stream. You can just say it. Why are they... Yeah, if it just comes out in the tribal quest, I do not care. Because, there's a lot of fucking grinding to do the tribal quests. And, like, no. Also, that is a very small thing. Why are they leaking? Oh, that's probably the smell they talked about that keeps the dragons away. Because they mentioned, like, incense or, like, stinky smell keeps the dragons out. Do 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 do. Yeah, those things putting smoke up. What about them? Those are things that like produce a smell that the dragons hate, so they avoid it. But I thought the dragons are intelligent. I thought they would just try to destroy them. Hello, Nath drone. Hello, bud.
Intruders! You'll have a forfeit.
Eliminate any resistance. I feel like this is the opposite of what Yasali's plan was, but sure. Marching Cultivator. Fire Drone. Astral Impulse goes burr. Astral Impulse goes fucking burr. Yep, dragons hate the smell, but the Nath are important to fight past the terrible smell.
The Overmind must now be aware of our intrusion. Let's press on in the hive and ensure we have our host's undivided attention.
I guess we'll see if the Echo provides protection against Temporine on its own. Because we're about to meet them. And I don't think we currently have a bit of the reconstructed Blessing of Light, but Isel does not. It's time to see. Hostile presence. Fight my way deeper into the hive. Ifrit. Kill. Ruby right. Ruby right. Move onwards. Oh, no, more spawns. Ruby right once more. Imagine living in a field 20 miles away from... There's a skunk living in a field 20 miles away from anything. Oh, more combat. There we go. All steel drones down. This area is combat down. Sure, it'll spell. It'll be a bit of a problem if someone runs into it by accident. But I'm just going to go to that place just to get rid of it because it's there. Fair. Also, that is a small door. The Nath. No, actually. The biggest problem with the Echo is that early expansion is very much used to just wave away while you're not able to temper. A lot of the later lore just disagrees with that. So basically, whatever is true is what you want to be true. And now we give ourselves up so we can be taken as sacrifices. Actually, it's entirely possible Yasele has been changed enough by her repeated self-summons into Shiva that she no longer qualifies for tempering. That is also entirely possible, so she's not a viable control sample. Yeah, a combination of the Blessing of Light and the fact that Soul is just strong. I didn't even know the Blessing of Light was a thing until it was taken away by Midi, and I was very confused.
That should be sufficient. If we not have our host's full attention before, we should surely have it now. Our into the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray, advise me once you've sealed your mind for the battle to come.
Perfect. It is time. Lord of the Hive. Who the hell are you? Sail rates an opportunity to surrender to the Nath.
So, you are prepared then? Hold here, Sarika. When next the Nath come, we offer no resistance.
Well, why am I holding my grimoire then? Put it away. Put away the grimoire. Sarika, get on board with the plan, girl.
Join the intruders! There's no escape!
Yes, put away the book. Thank you. There are a lot of things adding up to why you can't be tempered.
Enough! We surrender. We throw ourselves upon your mercy of your god.
Oh, they have gun staffs. That feels inefficient. to have a spear that is also a gun. Because, like, it feels like if you stab it into anything, it'll clog the barrel. But, Magitech. Who knows how it works? So, what's their god? That is a crystal cave. That is absolutely a crystal cave. Is that where the god is?
They seem eager to proceed. Good. When it gets before the Lord, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine a noise would serve the Masco escape should we need the straw temporarily.
Sure, why not?
But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I had to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused.
Lord of the Hive. Who the fuck are you? Enter the inner chamber. Alright. Bye, Ori. Bye-bye. And it's been about 2 hours since I started and no one's shown up on YouTube. I might as well close it down.
Now we have but to wait.
Ooh, voice acting. Neat. It's always a nice surprise when it activates. They've been very good about having all cutscenes voice acted for a while, and I'm very happy. It's nice. Ooh, Scarab Beetle. Well, it makes sense. They are bugs. I guess maybe...
Oh, Lord Ravana.
Ravana.
Master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer.
Ain't that a demon from Hindu mythology?
Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
I feel like that is a demon from Hindu mythology. Ravana. So where is he? Ah.
He comes.
Someone has absolutely taken that soundbite out of context. Oh! Fire aspect. Okay. Those are swords. Those are sick as hell swords. Okay. Okay. Got a full-on animation for this! Found the fire aspect elemental of the primal of the expansion. Ravana. Four-armed sword wielder. Or are you an Asura? Okay. Oh, there can be some really sick as hell armor based on you.
Strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Is it just me, or does he have the nickel bolus horns? The god of military arts.
Oh, glorious general.
General.
Captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood. These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
So I heard Notlan there. Nope,
Hear
this is
me,
not
Lord
Gunshin.
Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory.
You see? I don't think...
We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Okay. Is that... Let's hear it, bud.
Wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity.
This is how people are, bud. People are idiots. Have you seen the people doing... Have you seen the shit people do with car batteries on YouTube? People are idiots.
Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
But no.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach.
I need to talk to Asphodel. Can't reach him.
Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
for conquest, I'm guessing?
Question has no meaning. To live is but to fight.
Ah! Blood Knight! Ah, makes sense.
Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The North would see the Dravanians slain, and their territories secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
Yep. God is born of their people, so his desire is conquer, because his people wanted to conquer.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal.
A conqueror
Since you are
god,
so
a
fond
god of war.
fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
Oh, right.
And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Hold. Let's see if it works. Will he be impressed, or will we take the deal, or just...
Very well.
Fourfold Master of the Blade.
Master of the Blade, to
Sick
accept my
title.
challenge.
God of Bloody War.
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
Of course. It was easy enough to deal with. I like that she just walked out without not saying
And I
anything.
believe the first bout is mine.
Eh? Are you? Is she summoning Shiva? She's about to fucking summon Shiva, isn't she? Girl, you do not go for the nuclear option instantly! I am here for a reason! The fuck, girl? Girl! Fucking bold. She has no goddamn chill. Went straight for Primal versus Primal. Being a Primal is addictive. It makes sense.
Clad in flesh.
Yeah, I'm confused too. I don't know how it works or how she's still okay. It's probably the Echo. Echo does fucking weird things.
You're to miss, my lord. Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess.
Are we gonna have a fight scene of Primal v Primal? Because that would be sick. Or are we just gonna walk in and deal with it? Oh, yep. Sword and shield. We're having a fight team of Primal v Primal! Ah, sick. Serica, goddamn do something, girl! Also, Shiva. I know you can dispel your weapons at will. Oh, she's doing the cold snap. I know this attack. This is the annoying one that freezes everyone solid. Yep. I'm gonna guess Ravana's about to break out, though. Well, Ice is gonna break out on its own anyway, because it's cold snap. Yep. Ravana's breaking out. Same thing always happened. Can we do something? Or... Iselle. Eh? Eh? What just happened? Oh! She got stabbed through the chest. God damn it, Iselle. Or are you trying to weaken him? Or... And no, he's just out instantly. Girl, you're clear.
I thought myself stronger.
Okay, I feel like being a Primal may be addictive, considering what she just said. Mayhap with more crystals. I'll deal with this now. You are way too cocky, girl. straight for the Primal without even letting the Warrior of Light do your thing.
Thou art nothing to me. And was it be mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Warrior, at your service. I look forward to giving you a wonderful.
I know my VTuber model can't bow, but you can feel me doing it in spirit. Ravana.
Warrior then. Good. Mayhap that will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Oh? What are you? Huh? Why'd you leave? Huh? Why'd you leave? So confused. Thos ak thok. Thok as thok. Enter the inner chamber. Let's go deal with this. First of all,
Isella. Forgive me. I was overconfident.
yeah, we could goddamn tell, girl. I'll go in. I don't know how to play Sage. I still haven't learned. Scholar. Eos, get out here. Ooh. Oh, wait, no. We probably won't have any of them I probably don't have any of them available. Heaven's Word Trials. Thok at Thok. The Insectoid Beast tribe are connected by a hive mind. The Nath have but one collective desire. To expand their territory and prosper without fear of the dragons. It was by this simple, yet powerful wish that a mighty primal bent on war and conquest was summoned into existence. Bound by your promise by Vidofnir to remove this threat to dragonkind, must now lead your companions to the battle against the savage entity known as Ravana, Lord of the Hive. Ah, yep. Where are ya? Where are ya? You can probably, if we're in the same zone, you can probably type in chat, and I can invite you from there. Because you can click people's names from in chat to check them out. And I'm pretty sure that same drag up bar. Okay, you did /shout. It has not shown up. I am in Dravanian Hinterlands, right? Ah, Sacrificial Chamber, Dravania. It probably doesn't show up here. Go back. We're in general. Battle? No. Event? No. It is not here. My coat is gone? Yes. I took off my coat and grabbed my controller. Yee. I did it on purpose in order to do the thing. Anyway, we're gonna need to stick in here. Do I just... it's fine. How do I /party invite? Party members? Not Ohm. Ah, that works. Yes, and then just set me to... Oh, player search! Okay. I didn't know player search was a thing. Set me to party leader so I can enter us in. Please. Because I think that's an option. Just set party leader. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Thank you, thank you. Thok ass Thok. Let's head on in. Hello, Nath Priest. What you got to say? The Wrath is calling these undefeated. Victory did not. Ohm busy. Ohm is doing mining leveling. Level 95. Yeah, the Ohm is doing leveling and stuff. From what the Ohm has said. Yeah, these are probably... They're either pure Aether crystals, considering what I've seen of the Mother Crystal, which I'm assuming to be pure Aether. And... either that or they're Ice crystals. Either or. Yeah, Ohms on Homeworld, so I can do exploration. I don't even know what that is. The only thing I've seen of that is that it's an achievement section. And that's all I know about cosmic exploration. There we are. Actually, I wonder. This is a... What's the max level on this duty? Echo applied 53. Do I get any new stuff I can use for this class at 53? Indomitability. So yeah, we got Indomitability, which is just everyone heal. Light party! Time to kill the Lord of the Hive. I don't know why, but this feels like ballet music. Yeah, this absolutely feels like ballet music. God, the mental image of Ravana in a tuxedo is sending me. Lord of the Hive, I'm Lord of the Party. Anyway, time to kill another god. Shouldn't be too bad. Hello, Ravana. Ringing spear. Oh, we got Royal in this. Neat. Okay, what's your gimmick, my guy? What's your first cast gonna be? You have a cleave on your auto attacks, not a cast. The scene tail. That's probably behind. Oh! I knew it. I know what that is. That's a parry. That's an auto parry. If you attack from front or behind, it auto parries. Oh, I don't know what this one is, though. Prelude to Slaughter. That's ominous. Keep doing. That's a very slow cast bar, though. We're gonna probably want to keep doing damage while we get away from him, I assume. Okay, he jumped. Oh, out of the AoEs. Out of the AoEs. Thank you. Oh, in. Good. Probably an out now. If I had to guess. Ooh, now you're all fire aspected. Neat. Slaughter once again. Both sides, so probably stay in front of him. Or behind him. I assume that means behind him, considering everyone else is also behind him. Yep, no damage taken, probably behind him. Oh, Outlander, please be away from me. Thank you. This feels like waltz music. This feels like you're going to like a fancy dance. God, all the auto AoEs are auto parries are hilarious to me. Just the fact that they're going off like every second because no one is paying attention. Oh, Spirit Ghana. Butterflies. That's not a Moon Ghana. Kill the Moon Ghana. You're unique. Why are you unique? You have a cast bar. Kill. Kill the other Spirit Ghana. More Spirit Ghanas. Kill. Everyone's fine. Tank's there. I got health. Got a shield on him. Dance to the song. It is very much a waltz. We are doing this fucking dance of death with him. Oh, another Moon Ghana. Oh, that's another parry. God, it amuses me the hell in the back that the parry is getting so many people. Oh, that tank is almost dead. You get healing, my guy. Okay. Rejoice in the glory of combat. Hello, my guy. The song is changing. Pillars of Heaven. I'll get out of there. I'm against the walls now. Ooh, lyrics. Oh, that's both in front. Oh. Oh, they're blade stacks! Those were unique blade markers, but we killed them too fast. We couldn't see his mechanics. Sad. Oh well.
Does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor? I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Well, at least he's not a sore loser. I'll give him that. Also, I was right. He has the fucking Nicol Bolas horns. No gear, sadly. Pity. We did as you requested. We beat your god in his own thing. Glory to the god of combat. Hello, Estelle. How are you doing?
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
It's
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
and hope Estinian has done anything stupid. Let's go. Asians? Asians. Fucking knew it. Is it Laha again? Laha, buddy?
More you achieve
No.
the impossible, bringer of light.
New person.
But with every mortal
This is a new map. Security. Reload page. Okay, are we back? I have no idea if we're back. No, no, we're dropping frames. We're dropping frames like fucking mad. Wait for that Wi-Fi. Give it a bit. 22 kpps. I have no idea if we're back on yet. We should be back? We should be back! Okay. The thing happened again. Yeah, Wi-Fi fully died again. Went outside the room, checked the router. It was just red, fully red, which means Wi-Fi gone. And then turned back on, and then it turned back on again without me doing anything. It just fucking flickers, just enough for the stream to stop and me have to relog into FF14. I don't even know what a LAN connection is. I am not tech. Coding hard. I am technically learning tech. Python, to be precise. But it's fucking weird. Okay. Are we still connected? We should still be connected. Asking people here, sound off if it's back on for you. That's not an option for me, Kos. My routers don't have Ethernet ports. At all. There's the charging port, and that's it. There we are. Ohm's back, Kos back, Shad back, and there's really no one else here that I know of, so good enough for me. Yeah, I can't do that because our routers don't have Ethernet ports. You can't put anything in them. Let's sign back in. Ah, great, server queue. I got lucky when I was signing in at the very beginning. It was a server queue of one person. Hopefully this hasn't... Can you also hear the music? Y'all still can hear the music. Good. Perfect, perfect. And it has definitely broken the VOD. God damn it. Ooh, that's a new visual. And we're going directly back into the cutscene. Well, that's good. So if y'all missed something, we can just start from the beginning. Let's just keep going. Thankfully, this wasn't too disruptive to the overall story.
You do not disappoint, warrior of
I'll
light.
just let it keep going.
Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you. For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Let's go. And there's the Ascian, a new one.
Once
Which
more
makes
you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But
4
with every
red
mortal heart that
masks
succumbs
we've
to
seen.
fear and fury,
La Habrea,
another voice is joined
Elidibus,
to the
and the one
chorus
we killed.
beseeching divine succor.
Yeah, only 4 that we know of. Elidibus, La Habrea, the one we killed, and Igiorhim, whatever her name is.
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
And of course, the achievements showed up. Any rewards on nearby? Nope. Did it. Never since we first fought have I seen you show on a full extent of your power. And ever from afar till this day, you are marvel to behold, Seneca. And there will be blood! Hurricane! Come down on me. Metal Gear Rising is entirely awesome. It's a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is a wonderful musical. Well, this time we rejoin our companions. They'll be eager to hear the tale and continue our journey. Do I get anything? No, I don't. Let's walk on over. Alright. Wait, actually, can I just teleport? I can't. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And it will come like a hurricane. And down me. Oh, there's also Bloody Storm. Ain't that one I think that's part JoJo Part 2? Ain't that the theme song for it? I don't think I've ever watched JoJo. I just know it exists because of the memes. That's like the total sum of my experience with it. Can I get up here? I can get up here. Nice. Skyrim horse. Oh shit. Yep. Let me up. Skyrim horse? Yes! Skyrim horse. Good job, kiddo. This is a very calming area music. Neat memes. Also, look at those effects. XP through crafting is increased. XP through battle is increased. Okay. Neat, I guess. Sure. I woke up late. Lord of the Hive. We shall continue to go. Hello, Shed. I shall continue to walk ever so slowly onwards. I think that boat dude's from Monster Hunter. Ain't it like the new bird companion that took the place of the doggos? I think that's what it is. I never played Monster Hunter or any of the games. Hello, Estinian. How it doing, my guy? That man's god has fallen then. Impressive warrior of light.
Serica, Lady Estelle. Think the 12. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name. You are quite certain he will keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagely. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle. A miracle I must attribute to Serica.
Never did I doubt you, warrior of light. Unlike some. You were gone for so long that Master Alphino was here nigh lost his wits with worry. Fretting like a maud for her sweet... Fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. It continues to amuse me how much Alphino is compared.
Estinian, was it truly necessary?
Not truly necessary, but certainly true. Oh, he enjoys teasing the Alphino.
Ahem! What matters if the primal's banished and our promise fulfilled? We should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget, this is what it means to secure an alliance with the woman Hester Velga. Nidhogg's means will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, let's make every moment count. You are unkind, Estinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy.
And now I switch back to Summoner, because I want to actually be a DPS while I'm doing this. Thank you. Hello, Estinian. You should have seen the boy fretting. It was a sight to behold.
Tease him no more. Master Alphino's applaud to be a expensive responsibility. In his years, little wonder the burden weighs heavily upon his shoulders. It's natural for him to feel concerned for his companions.
Mourn in passing. Oh, this is the final Aether Curtain for this area? Okay. Alphino is keen to inform Vidofnir of Lord Ravana's defeat.
Shall we be on our way to the Alex Shrine, then? I would not have the dragons think we've forgotten our bargain.
The Annex Shrine? Here. No, because I unlocked Gervania this stream. So I will likely be doing that off stream. Oh, right, Carbuncle. Actually, I'm curious. Can you swift cast Carbuncle? You can swift cast Carbuncle. Okay. What do you have to say, Estinian? Will the dragon now honor her word? That remains to be seen. Thou art returned, little one, as thou abandoned thy ill-conceived contest with the Nath.
Nay, my friend, they return in triumph. By Serica's hand was the beastman's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the primal sword withdraws followers from your lands in event of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer.
The deity is slain? The deity is slain, then. How didst thou contend with the biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend to me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest riches of morn, and there shall you find Halo, the altar from which thou may begin thy ascent to the summit of Som All. But be warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the caverns shall I judge your party possess the sufficient fortitude to proceed.
We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Mord is end from the second floor of the central tower. Let's begin the climb.
And if I remember correctly, we are about to get fucking lost. So second floor. There's an entrance at the back, and that looks like the only one. So up, yes. Is this still the second floor? Or am I going too high? This feels like we're going too high. Gosh, tough.
Leave it to be on this Lahim release the morn. The way of silence. Head softly through his halls.
The bridge beyond this place. Ah, over there. Thank you. Hello, Escos. I shall finish your quest line later. I must follow the route to Morn. And we are in the caverns. This is a fucking massive cave. Holy shit. Oh, dragon corpse. Well, that's great. That's great news. Certainly not terrified. Why the fuck is there a dragon corpse here? Thought this place to be safe. Nah, it's a Dravanian. Yep, no, that's a Dravanian. This is Dravanian territory. Why is there a dinosaur? That is just straight up a T-Rex. Why is there a T-Rex here? Nowhere near as big as it needs to be. And it's nowhere near as menacing as a certain angry pickle. But apparently they includes dinosaurs in the category of dragons. And while I'm here, I'm going to grab that 8th. So there we go.
Onwards and upwards.
Now, where the fuck are we meant to go? Oh, there's a dungeon over here. Okay. If you introduce a pickle to FF14, it will eat enough rock to be... Well, that's fucking ominous. That's the same statue we've seen a couple other times in places of Duranian worship. And, they removed Shiva from it. They removed the side of man, leaving only the side of the dragons. That is ominous as fuck. That is very fucking terrifying. What the hell happened? What are those weird markings on the stone? They look like flesh, but I doubt they are. Hello, Vidofnir.
Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Som Al summit for thee and thy companions.
Huh? Is that an aetheryte? Oh!
Heed me, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Where are you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent? For 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We're ever grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wields in check, lest it breed further despair.
In check. Wait, I just thought of something. The Dragoon's power is Nidhogg's power from his eye. And if Estinian can feel Nidhogg's rage, that means there's a connection there. And I would bet that connection's a two-way street.
No. Estinian.
Yes, yes, yes?
The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment! We shall be blindly forge on, knowing dangers that await us. The man herself is set to guard this peak.
I shall fear I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall be the sting of my lance. If you've leveled and played through this with Dragoon, you'll get a lot of special cutscenes. Damn it, that's annoying. Because I have Dragoon leveled, I just haven't done the class quests. So that's a little annoying, but whatever. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bear our path shall feel the sting of my lance.
Spoken like a true butcher. You know, remind you of become the parley of peace.
It's a lot of extra dialogue, basically.
Let us be clear, Heretic. It was to save Ishgard our people that I first let me support this doubtful venture. It is for their sake I got to speak with Hesvelgar.
But I said nothing of Tiamat. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as the Azure Dragoon.
You are beyond redemption. We shall accomplish nothing but victory. If we meet us at Velga, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict whenever possible. What other choice do we have?
Is it basically just a lot of more lore or like characterization? Some all now accessible. Alright. I'll go healer because better queue times. Get back here, Rio. Hello, Estenian. How are you doing, bud?
I feel the weight of Dravanian Ronkor pressing upon me.
A good amount of lore, and why is there two of you? Kupo? So something else. A dragon lost the anchors beyond all control. Yep, that's what she learned when she unleashed the horde upon there. Party of other players. Som all! Casting its shadow over the Dravanian forelands, this towering peak revered by the dragons, both holy ground and resting place. By now, in accordance with your pact, Vidofnir has thrown open to you the final ascent of the Sacred Mount summit. But Nidhogg minions will not lightly suffer this intrusion. Ere you gaze upon the fabled expanse of the churning mist, you must first carve a path through the mountain's denizens and overcome the consent of Nidhogg herself, the she-dragon, Tiamat. Or Tiamat. Oh! Wait a goddamn second! What do you mean I can enter this with... I was just curious, but... I can enter this with the Asali, Alphino, and Estinian. Okay, leave party. Because this sounds interesting. Yeah, the quest dialogue changes somewhat, but if you Dragoon first and then Heavensward, you get a ton of changed dialogues. Let's do this. Ysaeli's the tank we gotta keep alive. This will be interesting. Dravania, some all. That is. We got some Gale Cats. We got some Lashing Whips. What else we got? Well, just each other. I do love how Ysaele is wielding the gear from the Shiva raids. Yeah, most of the change dialogue comes to the fact that 2 Wizard Dragoons are very much not normal. Now, I'm gonna hope to God that they aren't as stupid as the barracks NPCs. Because if so, this is gonna be a trying experience. It doesn't look like they are! It looks like Ysaele is actually getting aggro. Good job, Ysaele! And is it just me, or is Alphino's Carbuncle actually doing damage? They have dialogue. Blood? I'm sorry, that ability was called Blood of the Dragon. Nidhogg's illegitimate child. Estinian. Oh, and I do like that they've mainly... Never mind. Ysaele isn't yet. Ysaele, I beg of you, AoE attacks, girl. AoEs. Please. You're better than this. I mean, I hope you're better than this. They also have moves I don't get to use.
Away with you. Release.
Oh, hello. What? Alphino line. This is great. Yeah, they got a lot more put into them, but they're still pretty damn stupid. The one thing I want is for Ysaele's do auto attacks. Oh, and in the chat box on the bottom, Alphino and Ysaele are, and Isel are talking to each other. Just like Drakespur, where he's seen it before. Focus on cutting the plants. I'll provide support. That is my job. I'm guessing if you go into this as a DPS, Alphino is the healer.
Release.
Why does Ysaele have a damage down? I can't do that. Ysaele almost down, so now we give her an Adoquim. Another Adoquim. And... yeah, the dialogue assumes you're playing the expansion's mascot job. Ah, so I should prepare Dark Knight for... actually, I should probably just prepare all of the jobs. Because I feel like I should do Dragoon for the rest of this, because the changed dialogue sounds fun, but I feel like I'll probably have missed a lot of things if I change to Dragoon now, so I guess we'll just do poison. Please take it here. Okay, Ysaele does have tank stance up, which is better than I can say of some of the NPCs. Also some players. Sometimes me, sometimes me. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to bother. Because I assume I've already passed most of it.
Release.
Royal Flying Killers down. First boss, Rasovnik. Hello, Berg. I didn't come all the way here to cut down overridden weeds. Nevertheless, I would see if your lens is suited to the task. If you offer from banter, that's incredible. I have Dark Knight unlocked. I have not gone through the quest line. I think I did like just the first quest, and that's it. Grenlin is sealed off, and we got dropped. They walk out of the AoE. I'm so happy. I'm so happy they actually walk out of the AoEs. Eh? Why you booping me? Oh, that's interesting. Why is that on me? Oh, hello, Dravanian Hornets. We don't want any of you to cast Final Sting. Oh, they stunned me. That's why.
Away with you.
Don't let it reach it. Kill the Hornets. I feel like I should remember. Kill the Hornets. Kill the Hornets. Another one down. Flower Devour. And you got nothing. That's fine. At half health, this should go work. Trust is a really good way to learn the patterns of boss and trust, as NPCs will always move to avoid the attack. Huh. Neat. Yeah, Samurai is a really good DPS class, from what I've heard. And its rotation isn't that bad. Just keep the debuff up and just continue to build up to Mageto, or whatever it's called. Forgot it. Totally forgot it. Oh, I should not have brought the Dranian Hornet in. Okay, good. Viper is Samurai 2.0. Yeah, I've unlocked Viper and Picto now. I just need to set up their hotbars so I can actually play. Kill the Dranian Hornet. Thankfully, Yasele didn't walk the AoE like I thought she was about to. Oh.
Focus. Release.
Did Alex Alpha use like mid break or something? Might be the same focus release. Alright, first boss down. And what gear will it give us? The Woad Sky Hunter set. Not really that interesting of a bottom. How's the ring? Ring's nice. Not something I'd trade for Glamour on, but it's nice. Let's keep going. Three pixels from the Gamba mount. Ooh. Oh, hello, lava chambers. Abundant Fox. I will get more. People, we can pull more than one group at a time, you know? Thank you. There we go. And now, as long as you are using your AoEs, this should be much more effective. They probably aren't. I really shouldn't have help. Yasele. Heal up. Cataclysm on ya. They don't have AoEs? I assume it would be pretty simple if, like, this amount of enemies are nearby, are in this area of the character. Do the thing. If not, single target. It feels like it'd be simple to code. Unless there's, like, legacy code that's messing with it, which is entirely possible. Can't implement something good because legacy code. But goddamn, look at Alphino's little legs go. Overgrown Difflugia. Give me the treasure. Oh, apple green dye. I don't know if I have that one. We shall continue to broil and kill. They have literally no AoE attacks. Wow. And tanks get their AoE attacks early, so you know it's just the devs forgetting. Oh, limit breaks up. What? What do you mean stream dying? What do you mean stream dying? We dropped 1,000 frames, but that's about it. Yeah, we dropped 1,000 frames, but nothing else. You know, I feel like I probably should have done this with players. Because this is... Kill the Glacier Sprites. Kill the Glacier Sprites. Kill the Glacier Sprites. None of you are allowed to live. Glacier Sprites die. Thank you. Okay. Do we have any more draw trains? No. Good. Grab this. Pour myself some snacks because my throat is starting to itch. I don't know why, but snacks help my throat. It's weird. Also, question. Is Alphino as bad of a DPS as the fact he's an Arcanist suggest? Because I haven't seen him do a single Ruby or Topaz. A little thing from Trader Joe's. Basically off-brand Cheetos, but Trader Joe's brand. They're good. They're good. It would probably be correct to call them off-brand Cheetos. Considering everything about how they taste and how they're textured. He doesn't have Ruby or Topaz. Not even Emerald? He is what every Arcanist wants but will never get. Consistent DPS. What's in this one? Woad Skywick's Chief. Choker. Hello, Myoth. Hello, bud. Take care of you. Oh, he is going full LB. I'm sorry, did he just grow a staff from his hand? Loving parents? Well, considering I haven't seen them once, and I don't think he's mentioned them asking him like he was even in contact with them. I sincerely doubt. Hello, weird slime. Ram and Blood of the Mountain. We can't attack them, so keep attacking them. Why do they exist? Oh, so you can consume them. And now you'll mad dash for me. Single AoE. Wow. Hit. Same thing again. Another single AoE. And oh, party stack. Oh, everyone got in it instantly. They are better than most of the party finder people. Let's see. Actually, give me back my mana. Primordial Wolf Roll. Everyone's HP is down. Might as well spend. Good job, bud. Your god is down. Your god is down. I would prefer it if Estinian had done the LB instead of Alphino, but whatever. I don't know what you want. Yes. The NPCs are better at mechanics than my party finder people. worthy adversary. Ysayle speaks back at him. They continue to bicker. What up next? More basic bugs. Hello, Deep Mountain Golemus. It's ignore mechanics o'clock. Your healers hate you, don't they? Yeah, this place is really pretty. A lot of crystals, though. A primal would probably just try to, like, fucking eat this place for all the crystals in it. Or do crystals have to be separated from the ground in order to count for primal consumption? Who knows? Maybe primals have to have, like, chefs and stuff. Especially prepare the crystals for them. That was... Sacred bias. We're killing sacred things? Yeah, they mainly just take the Aether out. I'm surprised Bismarck hasn't eaten the island then, considering Primal near those massive wind areas. But I'd rather have Primal work for the fancy than normal. Deep Mountain Wyvern, almost down. There we go. Oh, and Ysayle was begging for it to stop doing stuff, just let us through. Aniston is just, your words fall on deaf ears. Of course. Ice Boulder, you were about to spawn ads, I know how this works. They just tried. Keep focused. Oh, Ice Boulder. Gem. Give me back my mana. Another Ice Boulder. Wounded Pyro Dragon and Wounded Cryo Dragon. Okay. Didn't think that would be enough. Let's just take it out. Yeah. They've almost made it to Teal, man. Not Teal Math. That's something different. Teal Man. That's absolutely the arena. There's no way that's not. Yep. Nidhogg's mate. You know, I'm pretty sure killing his mate is gonna make him angrier at us. And just ignore whatever Ysayle said. As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest. If you'd see our mission to conclusion, you know it must be done. We can probably just get around her. Oh my god. Such raid and run, Cor. Is there truly no other way? Yes. Gee. Hates us. Alright, let's go take care and piss off Nidhogg even more. If you would flee, now's the time. And depend on mission. Don't be upset. Oh, Eelman said something, but Ysayle interrupted it. We're fine. Oh, something's about to drop. That's the important thing, isn't it? Oh, yep. Bases of an AoE. Oh, are these also about the bases of AoE? Good. We're fine. Comment. What are you doing? Oh, Comet's about to do the same thing, isn't it? Oh, we're dropping Comets. Athenian says drop it on the outside. Okay, I'll do as you ask. Oh, that's why. It's a distance marker. Ow. I should not get with the tank. That was my bad. I should not have gotten near the tank. Oh, Estinian, are you doing it? Are you doing the LD or Estinian Alpha now are taking the comments there, so I'll move over here so I don't and far behind this alien, so I don't get hit by the constant ignorant insects. Be crushed with the wind. The left wing of tragedy and the white right ring of injury. That's awesome as fuck. Let's take care of the tragedy first. Then we can go for injury. This tragedy is generally worse. Left ring of tragedy is shattered. Dark Star. That's awesome as fuck. Ow. Oh, Estinian's doing LB2. Estinian did LB2. Good job, bud. Her health is taking a fucking chunk. Chaos Blast! Oh, that's what that cast is. Okay. Way. Heal, man. Almost down. Yeah, fine. Stop turning towards me, girl. Comet again. 3 this time, but she's down! Hopefully still alive. That is a no, that is a no. She is dead. Fuck. Nidhogg's gonna be pissed. Considering he already is. Now give me the treasure coffer, and let's dip. I have acquired the Expunger. That's an Elven name. Oh? A second crystal? A second crystal connection. Which one's this one? I don't actually remember which ones they are. Well, what order? Oh! Yellow! Titan! A third of the way there to reconstructing it. Seneca! I'm good. I'm good. This thing is behind us. 'Twas seemed that Human was the last. I sensed no other dragons nearby. You were saying? What is happening? Press Valgar? Oh. Nidhogg. I was right, wasn't I? Nidhogg. He roars. He knows we are here, then. His fury. It bleeds through the eye. I was right, it's a two-way street. This is bad. Fear not, I'm yet my own master. But that damned one's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland lies yet before us. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end? No idea, girl. No idea.
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds.
What?
To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
That's the statue that was showing. Travania, the churning mists. That is beautiful. And the dog is crying for food, so I will be right back. It is over an hour later than when she should be fed, but I was taken into the thing. Give me a second. Okay, dog has been fed. I am back, and apparently we're in the land of PTSD. That's ominous as fuck. And I'm sorry. What do you mean umbral static? Heck. It looks so much more menacing now. It looked nice earlier. Why is it so menacing now? Actually, first, Swift cast Carbuncle. It amuses me that Swift cast works on Carbuncle. It's incredible. What? That's like just a big fucking cotton ball. They're floating. Okay. An aetherite? Why is there an aetherite here? Sure, I need to wind up Alphino. And it's you! Hello! And there's a summoning stone over there. What do you mean, summoning stone? I've never seen your kind before. It appears to be a strike resembles a chocobo. The stone appears to be a large horn. If you blew into the holes, it would summon a chocobo. It's a chocobo porter? Huh? Okay. Apparently the chocobo porter's got reach, like, everywhere.
We've reached at last the peak of Sum'al. This is said to be the highest mountain of all Eorzea. And you know, I thought it cold and worthless, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters.
Alright, alright. Beyond the clouds. Alphino ponders how we will find Trasvelgar. Oh, I know! I wonder how we'll find Trasvelgar! We have no goddamn idea where the hell he'll be! It's a mystery for the ages! The greatest mystery in all creation. This place is far from the barren mountaintop picture in my mind.
Well, Dragoon, do you believe these ruins are also built by heretics to see the faithful of Ishgard? How can one not be moved by such a breathtaking sight?
Beyond the clouds. Alto ponders the means by which we might find Trasvelgar.
Now that we've scaled the mountains, there remains the problem of finding Trasvelgar himself.
Hi, Moogle! I thought you were making a joke when you said Kupo. That you were acting like a Moogle.
Oh no. What manner of creature is that? Mr. Sadaka, would my eyes deceive me, or is that a Moogle? It was my understanding that only dwelled in the Twelves would. I never expected to see one in the churning mists. Moogle does live here, however. You may know where Svelga makes his lair. Quickly now, before he leaves the creature entirely.
We're going to be chasing a goddamn Moogle. And he played the Good King Moggle music when he showed up.
Ah, he's gone! Sadaka, we must widen our search.
It's a Moogle, my guy. You won't find unless it wants to be found. Either that or you do something silly and it catches its attention. Those are the two ways you find Moogles. Etheric disturbance and destination. What do you mean etheric disturbance? The nearby air appears to be warped. You can sense concealing magic at work. And we can't do jack shit. This is a Moogle. This is a full-on Moogle town, isn't it? And we just can't see it because they're concealing themselves. Or no sign of a Moogle. Surveying. I see no evidence of the Moogle of yours. I certainly was a trick or a light. Perhaps it was one of those strange plants within a breeze. Ah, Stinian can't see the Moogles. Of course. And Yiseli. Can you see the Moogles, girl? Oh, look like you can.
No Moogles here, Kupo! Look somewhere else! I've heard tales of these Moogles, but it's the first time I've laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? What is it that made you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice.
She is embarrassed. She is absolutely embarrassed.
Good King Magama, good King Mag. I'm sure it comes to Moogle from this direction. But you can see himself with magic.
Yes. Etheric disturbance. Etheric disturbance. Yes. Mountaintop diplomacy. Oh my god. We're about to go seek out them for... Also, that's a samurai weapon. Mithrite Tachigana. Titanium Uchigana Tana. Titanium Claymore, Titanium Axe, Titanium Bastard Sword. Okay. Mountaintop diplomacy. After he's convinced the Moogles hold the key to finding Hesselfeld's. We're gonna go to the Gridanians for assistance in finding Moogles, aren't we?
Confound it! We've not put on the list the way of one of the local Moogles. I'm certain Hesselfeld will not elude us for long.
If the eye enables me to sense the treads of dragons, I only identify Nidhogg's with any certainty. We could wander the mist for days, not know we were closer to his blood brother.
In those days we not well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Sandler, when I ask you to trust any dragons with whom you judge it safe to approach. I shall try, but I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will be the most driven into area, deaf to reason. What of you, Master Alfner? I have not yet given up on the Moogles. Sarika, come with me to Gridania. I have written the petition to aid the Moogles kin in the 12th wood. Out of business with Mogomog, I dare say the weak the lad to help us.
I forgot about Mogomog. That makes 17 primals. No, 18 primals now. I assume you have no need of me. I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the eye. His edge is firmly fixed in direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze and to delay any action against Ishgard.
Thank you, Asthenian. Come then, Sarah. Let's make the haste to Gridania and rendezvous at Novika's offer. Ah, what I needed to tell you. There's an aether of ancient construction here which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Right, do not forget to use it.
That's the one we touched earlier, yeah. You hung out right next to it. I assumed you had told me. Oh, well. Hello, Asthenian. I sincerely hope you have not taken Master Alphinaud's advice concerning the Aetheryte. You would not wish to miss the sport of Nidhogg dying to visit in your absence. Well, it's a pity. To New Gridania we go. We have arrived. I sent word to the Elder Seeds here at New Gridania. I'm pleased to report she's agreed to come to an audience. You're going to help us to contact the 12-foot Moogles. It is she. We expected the Lotus Stand. I trust you're familiar with the Conjurer Satan as the entrance. Yep. Hello, Silent Conjurer. To the Lotus Stand we go. And no VA. Damn it. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but it is no less a relief to see you safe and hail with mine own eye. We humbly thank you for agreeing to have us at such short notice, my lady, and for all that you've done for our absence. Would it be that solely because so doubted that we came to you this day? Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Other seeds here, I beg your wisdom in a matter that might finally bring an end to the Dragonsong War. Speak on, my friend. I see. So you seek a means to contact these Moogles with the turning mists.
Kupo, I say! Kupo!
Huh? Greetings, Kuplokov. Delighted to be able to pleasure of your company.
I took great sunrise to bring you some fruit, Connie. I'm really glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo!
I will gladly tell you all I know, but I'm not precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dervania, and I hope that you and Kirk and the 12s would agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray, correct me if I'm mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, that speak of Moogles which too dwelt beyond the clouds.
Indeed there are, Kupo! Long ago, back when the world was so young, same answers are still the gods up in heaven. Of course, that was before their masters took the big next full of children.
Ah yes, the good tale of good King Amalgamad the 12th. He is revered for holding fast the rope of miraculous length, that his subjects might climb down into the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, might be very well how those ancestors held with the turning myths. He no longer is kin of resorting to the 12 sword, it would be perfectly possible the details of history fade into the myth. Indeed, Master Alpha, such tales often consider containing a measure of truth. Just like the Moogles returning mists tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach.
Oh, fleeing second nature to us! Nothing to hide when large races come traveling through the forest. Of course, when there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more.
They had different palm colors, which is interesting.
Which I decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo! I sure you won't be afraid to talk to me!
I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us then.
Did you try and stop me, Kupo? I admit, the thought of venturing out the 12 is a little unsettling. I'd hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins!
If you will have me, I too will accompany in your venture, and my voice to your cause as Ambassador of Gridania. Oh, that's what they were shocked at. Really? My lady, are you quite certain? This is you're kind of the head of a nation state, my guy. My girl, not guy. Sorry for misgendering. How oft does our nation turn in the skies the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How oft does we ask the warrior of light to risk her life to save our own? 3 primals. Full many times this day, I say to you, and they have never refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Everyone behind her is like, are you certain about that? Is this not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Cecia. I would be most honored by your presence. Alright. To the mountaintop we go! Oh, never mind. Speak with Alf now. Hello, my guy.
Pray, return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I shall serve at Elder Seedseer's guide in the journey back to Som Awe. It being a path I've already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us.
I'm sorry, Moghome? It's called Moghome? They're not even being fucking subtle. Wow, you're still here doing the emote. Let's head on into Moghome. Yes, Shad? Considering the fucking name, Moghome, I can have a guess. I have some very small guess at why. Also, the fact that there's a puffed ball with an orange rock atop it, looking just like a goddamn Moogle. Oh god, the tribe is Moogles? Oh. That's 3 tribes in Heavensward already, wow. Well met, Warrior of Light. The dog is not stirred, but he watches us unblinking. The Elder Seeds herself answers their call. There's not through to wait. It's a crafting tribe. They're here, Serica. And she's got her guards with her.
Greetings, my friends. I was happy to report that our journey was mostly uneventful. We avoided as the road was of Dravanians. I'd seen the dragons have abandoned Som Awe for the churning mists. Elder Seedseer, may I present to you Sir Estinian, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. It's an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I've heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage.
At least he's polite.
Friends, I feel only right to speak that we are not alone. The Moogles are all around us even as we speak. I should imagine they are more than concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended on their home. Mayhap would now be the opportune moment to introduce ourselves.
And there's the big Moogle that makes all of the rules.
This should serve. They're hiding, of course. There's so many of them, Kupo! I am Connie Senna. My companions and I have fared the long road from the 12th to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we have an offering of light and wind.
Holy? She about to cast Holy? Looks like it. Oh my god. And the wind is an instrument.
Ooh, such a leading go, Kupo!
Yep, pink palms. Oh. Hello, Big Kupo. No, this would be fun. I am Moglin, chieftain of this Moogle clan.
Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings! I'm Kupo Cup, ambassador of the 12-Sword Moogles!
A Moogle from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I may need a moment here, Kupo.
My companions are no less surprised than your existence among the clouds. I did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. For all I can imagine your awareness, I haven't told you that men have not walked here nigh on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you'll forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which brought them into their midst. My companions crave an audience the Great One, House of Elgar. They might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon.
An end to war, you say? I trust you, Kane-sana. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. but I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that. We hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hasvelgar, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice to say, we worried the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friends, attract the attention of the nastier kind, invite destruction into our happier home.
Now just a moment, Chieftain! Sorry, I mean, you might build a odd fashion of two, but that was been a really good reason. She attributed the thrills and Moogles, not hear a good name slandered.
No, no, Ambassador. Let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall of course take your testimony in consideration.
If I may, Chieftain, there's little room for trust to exchangers. I may not take this opportunity to learn more of each other.
We're about to do a bunch of Moogle quests, aren't we? An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship, keeping an eye on you, I'll extend to you the hospitality of Mogholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it shall be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. Incredible. Simply incredible. Well, that's about as good as it could have gone, so I'm happy. Hello, Moglin. Oh my god, you're just laying in that bed. Also, they build Moogles differently up here, huh? Like Mooglo and Moglin are fucking massive. Holy. And yeah, they also have a different naming scheme. Instead of Coop, they're Mog. They all start with Mog instead of the traditional Coop. Yep, I remember it. They went over it right before this as well. Where's Astidian? I want to see his reaction. Where are they? Where's the boy? Where's the Azure Dragoon? I desire to see how he handles Moogles. Bud, where'd you go? I see Yasele, but I don't see... There he is! He's not handling Moogles. That's how he's handling it. Hello, my guy. The fury takes ridiculous rodents! And, of course, he's had it with them. Of course. Hello, Connie-senna. Mogholm. Yeah. Specialized in manipulation of Aether. And... Yep. Just more talk. 1,000 years of slight evolutionary environmental adaptation. Hello, Yasele.
Forgive me, Sedhawk, but my own efforts have been in vain. As I feared, Nidhogg's rage drove his minion to attack me on sight. And the few did deign to speak fell strange to the name Hasvelgar. Therefore, I cannot say, but I fear it bodes ill.
They fell silent when you asked about Hasvelgar. That's ominous as fuck.
I don't expect their travels to bring us a Moogle village. What if this settlement exists somewhere within the 12's wood?
Well, let's speak with Moglin. Hello, my guy. Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be so terribly disconcerting. What was it that Kublokop called you again? Serica? Your names are as odd as your appearances. Have you considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. These being the names of the 3 wise Moogles that administer the momentous challenges that have devised the treasure you're worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and we will soon see whether or not you're worthy of our aid. Give me the piety materia. I have everything else already. And to the Chocobo Saddlebolt, back it goes. I have a lot of level 1 materia. I'm sorry, 46 Craftsman Competence 1? God. It's probably all from leveling. Of course both of you thought the goddamn same thing. Of course. Now. You could sell all of them for so much gil. Why? They're just materia 1s. Yeah, it's just a bunch of materia 1 through 4s. It's every single type. I have one of every materia from 1 through 4. Not too much. Anyway. Do I want to leave us on a cliffhanger so I can go full hog on the mogness of the next stream's title? Or do I want to start going through it? I'm not certain. Wait a second. I might be able to go do the Summoner quest, if I'm remembering right. If I remember correctly, it required us to go to Dravania. And Dravania is unlocked. I'm tempted to go do that so I can finish off the Summoner quest line. Yay or nay? We've got Mogwin. We've got Mogmug. We've got Moghan. That's 1 yay for checking the Summoner quest. And there have been no nays so far. So we go. I do not understand the demand for materia. Yeah, I don't throw out materia. I just toss it into my chocobo saddlebag. Every single time I finish a spirit bond, I toss it into the saddlebag. That's just what I've been doing. Hello, Dancing Wolf. Minor level 98, getting there. Nice! Yeah, I know. Fisher level 100 took a bit, and a lot of ocean fishing. I'm glad I had ocean fishing for it, though. Dancing Wolf is awaiting Ymithra's arrival. Serica, I was about to send for you. Mithra should be here any moment.
Ah, wonderful. We're all here. Under Waller's metaphysical theories, to discuss my conclusion with both of you. Ever since the battle on the flats, the memory of adversary fleeing the field has been preying on my mind. According to the science and the research, Paragons are effectively immortal, as to be ethereal entities with no physical form of their own, the best leading immortal host, their immortal host, and endless possession down the ages. But once Sarah had acquired the dread worm trance, the history of the Ascian withdrew, not seem to me the action of a being who harbors no fear of death. Thus, I pose a question. Could it be that 12 Childs and his black-masked brethren on his practice in the art of possession of the red-veiled masters? At the time of the battle, our bodies were the only available host nearby. Assuming it also lasts Superior's facility to flee to space twixt worlds, I suspect our foe's sudden cowardice stems from the inability to force his soul into our living vessels.
That would explain much, than the reason he chose to siege Kahadin to serve as his puppet.
I believe the theory is sound. Shall I put it to test? Be able to lure 12 Chalice to the location devoted to Pendle House. You like to deceive him, destroying him for good?
Then what are we in for? Is we can devise a plan to draw the villain from hiding.
Not so fast, Captain. First, we have to name the means by which he can assert the Austin's demise. Mighty coup de grace, the villain before he has the chance to retreat. Serica, there's a passage within the last tombstone that describes how the power of a trance can be unleashed in a single devastating blast. The technique itself, however, was not explained. But my research can only be learned from a forbidden book found on the shelves of the Great Kubal Library. To reach the library required a long and perilous journey over Albania's spine into the wilds of Albanian hinterlands. Believe we three are up to the task. Shall we be on our way then? The key to defeating the 12 Chalice will soon be within our grasp.
And if I remember correctly, we should be able to get there now. Do. That might be a no? That might be a no. I can see the crossway, but it doesn't look like I can do it yet. Damn it. I was hopeful. At least. Let's abandon that. Pity. Yeah, pentomedine uses a lot of materia as success rate is extremely low. Yeah, there's also materia gambling. Nom, 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 nom. Um, Nah, I kind of want to leave the trials to all be done tomorrow, because I'm not certain how long each of the trials will take, but all 3 will probably be more than 30 minutes. Do, 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 do. So, unless someone has a suggestion how I might spend my time, that will likely be it for the stream. So we will be back unless an idea comes to mind, which it has not. We'll be back on Sunday. Golden Saucer? What's I don't know. I don't really get the Golden Saucer. I know there's stuff in it, but I don't really do any of it. The Golden Saucer exists and it's neat. That's like all I know. And also it has Bunny Girl, which I got the entire outfit for, because why the fuck not? Oh right, forgot the mini Cackpot exists. Cackpot ticket! Gib gib. 6... We don't really care about 6 line. So, let's test... Let's see what's here. A 3. We want to test what's here. 5, so no. Could be up, down, though. No. This is our best shot. If we get a 1, 2, 3, we get 10k MGP. Ah, pity. We missed the 1. Oh, we missed! Another MGP. Let's see what we got. 9, that's a good start. 2, no. 6, no. So we want to check the 2. Check this one. We give an answer to both. 6, 9, 8. How much does that give? That is 25 plus 8. 23? That gives 1,000. I will take 1,000. 1,800. Nice. Then a 7. Do we get an 8? That is an 8. 9? 7, 8, 9? Okay. That's just a free 3,000. Nice. Nice. Chocobo racing, gates, card games. And yes. Where's the fun? Fun. See? I have the bunny girl. We have the bunny girl outfit. It costs way more than it really should have, but I got the bunny girl outfit. Yeah, I know the mini Cackbot solvers exist. I just can't be bothered. I don't care. I'll just wait for the Mog Tomes to be back up and just buy more. Because Mog Tomes gives you a ton, so it doesn't matter. I don't think any gates are active right now. The card games exist. I have no idea how Mahjong works, and I've never been taught, so... The one time I tried Chocobo racing, it, broke. So, no, I have not. Dude, that is a baller-ass map. But... Wait, what are you guys looking up at? Oh, The big cactar. I think yeah, cactar. Hello, cactar boy. I forgot you were here. Might as well end the stream early. Why the fuck not? Okay. Thank y'all for coming by and hanging out. I'm feeling free to end the stream early because the coast is not streaming, so I will not be raiding her. Otherwise, I would just keep going because fuck it, why not? But no coast, so no reason to keep streaming. We'll be back on Sunday for the many trials of the Moogles. Thank y'all for being here, and I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. No matter what time it is for you, what time it was for you, dawn, dusk, midnight, noon. I hope it was a good time. See y'all later. Bye bye.